Duggar News. Inside look of Jana Duggar's Bachelorette party celebration. Ginger Duggar has been the most outspoken Duggar among all. She is admired by the Duggar News followers a lot. In fact, she was the first one to speak up against all the turmoil and the toxics her family had to offer. She also broke out of many conservative rules to live life on her own terms. Soon, many other siblings followed suit, and one of them was Jana. Be it breaking the dress code or having a boyfriend before her marriage, Jana did it all and has been living a happy life. Everyone has been curious to know more about her wedding celebrations and her relationship with Stephen Weissman. Well, Ginger decided to spill the beans about the bachelorette party Jana had before her tying the knot. Duggar News. Ginger Duggar reveals what all went down at Jana's bachelorette party. Ginger Duggar has chosen a lot of unconventional ways to lead her life. Duggar News followers know how she openly spoke up about her felon brother Josh Duggar's crimes before his imprisonment. She has also released a book and given many speeches about breaking out of the conservative cycle her family had put her in. She has inspired many people. Despite all of this, Ginger shares a good bond with her siblings. She was very much a part of her sister Jana's recent bachelorette party celebration. All the Duggar sisters were in Santa Barbara, California, for the same. All of them were in Los Angeles for a day and decided to bring the party to Santa Barbara. Ginger said how all of them stayed up very late. All the Duggar ladies decided to attend a festival for Jana's bachelorette party. It was to honor Mexican heritage. Ginger said that there was a lot of good food and they ate a lot of taco. The Duggar News star also clarified that by staying up late she meant up until 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., which is pretty late for her. She discussed it all on her podcast with her husband, Jeremy. Duggar News. A close look into Duggar bachelor party traditions. Everyone must know by now how bachelor and bachelorette parties are supposed to be a bit bold and raunchy. Well, that hasn't been the case for the Duggar family, thanks to their fundamentalist Christian lifestyle. They have parties which are quite tame, with no alcohol. In fact, the bride and groom would prefer to have joint parties. Longtime Duggar News followers must remember how Joanna and Austin Forsyth decided to have a joint camping trip for both their families. Then Jessa Duggar and Ben Seawald also decided to have a stirring game of flag football ahead of their wedding. So, all the celebrations for bachelor parties remain mild in the Duggar household. What did you think of Jana's bachelorette party celebrations? Do you think the Duggar siblings have progressed with their events over the years? Tell us your opinions in the comments below. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar News updates. Counting on. Jana Duggar made sister Ginger cry a lot. What happened? Ginger Duggar is one of the most well-liked people in the Duggar family. While Jim Bob and Michelle face tons of scrutiny from Duggar News followers, they admire their kids for breaking out of toxic cycles. Ginger is one of them. Slowly, many siblings have chucked the toxic norms out the window and have been living their best lives. A few weeks ago, Ginger started a new podcast with her husband, Jeremy Vuolo. In it, she shares her experience of being part of a big family and other everyday updates. Well, in a new episode, she had a lot of piping hot tea to spill about her sister Jana Duggar and her grand wedding. She got vulnerable at one point and revealed how Jana made her cry. Why so? Counting on. Ginger Duggar gets emotional while talking about Jana's dream wedding. Ginger Duggar has been the most successful Duggar out there. Duggar News followers recognize her as an author, speaker and also a podcaster. She has been sharing weekly episodes with her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, these days. In the latest one, she talked about Jana's wedding celebrations. She also got emotional while talking about it while expressing herself. Everyone must know how Jana tied the knot quite late compared to the rest of her siblings. They had been allowed to court for marriage from 16 and would often marry young, but it never happened to her. So, Ginger talked about shedding tears as it was such a special moment to see her elder sister Jana get her dream wedding. Ginger revealed that she got emotional as Jana would have such a sweet attitude when her other siblings tied the knot. In fact, she was always very supportive during the nuptials. So, it was a rather proud moment for Ginger to do the same for her eldest sister during her wedding ceremony to Stephen Weissman on August 15, 2024. Duggar News. Ginger gives inside scoop about Jana's bachelorette party. Ginger Duggar had a lot of talk during her podcast with her husband, Jeremy. Duggar News followers were delighted when she started spilling the beans about Jana's bachelorette party. It took place 2 to 3 weeks before the wedding. All the sisters from the Duggar clan were in California for the same. They stayed in Los Angeles for one night. Then, all of them went to Santa Barbara to keep the party going. The ladies went to a Mexican festival and enjoyed good food, including tons of tacos. Then Jinger said that they also stayed up quite late. By that, she meant up until midnight. She jokingly clarified that staying up at such an hour is late for her. Regardless, all of them had a blast. As the Duggars come from a conservative Christian family, the events in their family, like the Bachelorette, are pretty mild. It was a massive success when it came to Jana's day. Tell us how you feel about this in the comments. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar news updates.